Hello, YouTubers. I have a small complaint. You gotta love deer, don't you? Well, any of you deer lovers out there, and I'm not an animal hater, but look at that. Just traveling down the road, mind your own business, and the stupid things just jump right out in front of you and smash your vehicle. And I mean, I was lucky to get it back looking like this. Eventually, I'm going to have to fix this somehow, replace my fender and all that crap. But I mean, these are new right here. Just busted all this. Grill and all is busted, and you gotta love that. The bumper's a little crooked, but can't really notice that well. And there's a dent right there from where I hit it at 45 mile an hour. And I gotta say, any of y'all that say GMCs are shit and the gay man Chevy and blah blah blah, you know what? Not sitting here saying my truck's the best, which it's not, but you gotta give them credit. That's a 45 mile an hour whack on at least a 4 or 5 point buck, or actually it's a doe, never mind. But I don't know, he's a good size. Put it that way. But yeah, the grill was all hanging out and stuff, but heck, while I'm here, I might as well just show you that what I had to do to this thing, if I can. I don't know if I can. I think I got that cover on it where I can't open it up fully and show you. But yeah, well, you can see I use duct tape on a lot of this stuff. If you can see that right inside there where the lights go. And actually, all through this, yeah, there's wires and stuff holding this in now because the brackets are broke. And a funny story is I went up to a body shop and asked them, okay, do you have to take your radiator and your air breather off to remove this? Which, I mean, I've never taken a fender off before. I mean, I assumed it might be simple, but, you know, because there's bolts, bolts, kind of like that thing up there. But, you know, they told me you do, and some people say you don't. If you got any answers on that, please let me know. You know, because I don't want to spend $507 for the fender and a stinking labor just for not even painting it, by the way. Because if you do labor, guess what? Or not labor. If you do painting, it's $985 just to paint that. Just the fender alone, which I can find a fender for like $70 online, but he's also told me aftermarket fenders don't fit. So if you can tell me that one otherwise, please let me know that. He said there'd be a huge crack right in here, just constantly. Huge crack about the space of like this, and up here it'll show it won't fit right. And down here and where the rocker panel is and where the bumper connects in over here. And he said it won't fit correctly because it's aftermarket. But I think that's just a scam in my opinion. But if any of y'all know exactly what you're doing and done it before, please let me know. Do you really have to take these two things off to really get to that? Because I don't want to dig into it and find out that I have to take all this stuff off and blah, blah, blah. I really don't want to go through that hassle. So, any good news, please let me know. So, that's what a deer does. Time you take that off, it looks pretty good. But, in fact, if I still have it, which I should have it somewhere over here, I'll show you what the light looked like. Let me get over here in the light where y'all can see it. It looked like this for about 3 months until I finally found a decent deal on these things. I can't believe how high these things get, but it's broken. The back of it's junk now. And I went there and they said you have to have a bracket holder for this, which was broke. Which I was like, screw that. I'm gonna use duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything. We all know that. So. Yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. And by the way, just for information on you guys, look at this. I thought this parking light was, destroyed, but it was hanging out and stuff, and I had to use duct tape to put it in. But when I pulled it out, there's the clip right there, and the little side post that goes in. It's actually fine, so I'm keeping it. I'm surprised. I couldn't believe that. It just snapped right back in, but hell, it stayed. I couldn't believe it. So anyone says GMCs are pussy trucks and blah blah blah. But I tell you what, they might not have the most power, and I like the Dodges, and at times, which by the way, Dodges do suck a lot of gas. Come on, Dodge lovers, you gotta admit that. Of course, I don't get much better. I'm gonna be doing a cold air intake for too long, changing my catalytic converters out because, you know, stuff like that. Trying to do what I can to improve the mileage and stuff and whatnot. But I only get like 18 right now, which is actually pretty considerably okay. And yes, it's a 4.3 liter V6 Vortec, which it does have a good oomph. 5-speed manual transmission. Dual pipes. If I started it up right now, it'd be pretty good. And actually, I need to do another one later on. Something better than what my last videos are. So, anyway, talk to y'all later.